Hey, Trip Zero here, and we're going to do a build of a LED grow light, but this is going to be a special LED grow light. This is going to be a super smart LED grow light that we can change the colors, change the pattern, do some different things with it. That I haven't seen done before. I wanted to try it out, and it's going to be using the they're called APA 102 102 LEDs. There's a little bit of a glare kind of right here. I apologize for that, but I'm going to try and work around that. APA 102 light strips, LED. And they've got a microchip inside each one of them that you can control the colors. And you can get strips of them in different densities. And I've got listed right here the density, and I've actually got a calculator, a spreadsheet that I'll post along with this video, or if I do a blog, I'll post it along with that. That you can enter in the density and it calculates all this for you. But basically for a 12-inch by 24-inch panel, that's the size of the grow light, this is how many lights we can fit according to the density of the strip. So a strip that's 144 have just got the LEDs right next to each other, with no spaces in between, very little space in between. And then the lowest density 30, which is what I'm going to build first, has quite a bit of space, like 1.5 inches of space in between. I'm looking around to see if I have a strip that I can show you. Not one handy. But we're definitely going to see plenty of that as we go through this thing. So looking at the power, if we go 30, we can fit 132 LEDs, and it'll be about 32 watts. We can go all the way up to 750 watts, and that'll have 3,732 lights. Very, very dense. Here we start worrying about heat they generate from the panel. So I'm not going to do this right now. And I probably don't recommend doing it with this kind of style. But we're going to do a walkthrough of the 32 watt version and go through the design really quickly. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a sheet of acrylic about that long. It'll be 24 inches long, and it'll be 12 inches high. We're looking at it as if it was flat. And then we're going to have some standoffs right there. This layer will be white. This will be the base layer. It'll be white, so it reflects any light that it hits. It'll reflect most of it. We'll absorb some and let a teeny bit through. And then on the top, a thin layer of transparent acrylic right there. And we'll screw those together with the standoffs. Okay, now if we look at it from the top, it'll look something like this, and it'll have strips of lights going up and down. Right, and each one of these will have little LEDs on them. And each of these LEDs we can control, right? So I'll probably move around here. It's only 1.5 inches difference, and there'll be 100 or 160 something lights. We might not be able to fit that many, but we'll fit as many as we can on here. Okay, and then because they're individually controllable, we can turn different ones off and on. We can change their color, so we can have, you know, this one will be red, this one blue, red, blue. We can do a 1-to-1 red to blue. We can do a 4-to-1 red to blue, where only maybe this one right here is blue. This section right here is blue, and so on down the line. And we can make them both blue and red, so they both look pink, so we get really even spread. And that's what's cool about these lights, is we've got tons of capability with them. Okay, so that's kind of the plan. So the standoffs will go kind of in the corners, and I'll probably put one in the middle somewhere. Maybe on these sides. And we'll make this really, really sturdy, and it should be a lot of fun. So the last part of it is the controller. So it'll have a smart controller that consists of, we'll say this is the controller box. We'll have a power supply in it. And some sort of jack that you can plug a DC converter in. And then it'll have a computer in it. This will be the Intel Edison chip. And I've got it right here. Still in the box. So that'll be the brains of the operation. We can make it do different patterns. We can control timers on it. We make this really, really intelligent. I am awesome at drawing boxes, as you can see. And then in addition to that, the Edison module will connect to what's called the Raspberry Pi block, which gives us SPI interface for controlling the lights. So we'll have a couple wires coming out for SPI to control the lights, and a couple wires coming out for the power, and then they'll go out to the LEDs. And this will make a lot more sense as we do the actual build, but just initially wanted to give an introduction to what the plan is, basically how we're going to do it, how we're going to control it. So this is Wi-Fi controllable, but I think I'm going to have also a button of some sort, and that'll connect to one of the I/O pins on the Raspberry Pi board, and then this will maybe toggle through the modes. Press the button and it'll go to a different mode. We'll come up with a different schemes, and then I'm not sure how we're going to do like the timers, how we're going to set timers on it, because that's pretty important. But initially, this is the plan. So this is part one of the series, the introduction to building our super smart grow light. And I've got most of the parts. That the lights come on in a few days, so we'll get building as soon as the lights get here. All right, Tribs, you're out. Catch you on the next video. Stay tuned.